can easily misled.
Yeah.
I guess it's the same whether you're sick or you're not sick.
Yeah.
However, you know, it's
She's got
choosing
to
the
know.
right
She's
people.
got to know her limitations.
Well, yes, and but that is where the peer pressure comes in, because you, at the end of the day, yes, a lot of sicklers want to be just like anybody else.
Of course. And why shouldn't they?
Yes, and then so you know, so you can get to a state of acceptance, you know, you know, just say, well, boy, this is what it is. So we have to just deal with it. You know.
Right, I was going to say now I'm going to ask a few questions to Leesha. I mean, she's been in hospital this morning, so I'm not going to pressure her too much. Just like her dad speaking, and my emotions are beginning to flare up, so I'd rather speak to Leesha for a little while, because I don't want to see a grown man cry. Then that would set me right off. So Leesha, I mean, everybody will go on the internet and they can then say, find out different definitions of what sickle cell is. What is sickle cell to you? And we know it's a blood disease, but what does it mean to how it affects your life?
It's just that not too cold. Can't be too cold. Like, I'm like a work experience now, so yeah, I can't be too cold in the office. Even though the offices gets really hot, it doesn't get hot enough. But tea and more tea and more coffee should be fine.
That's to keep you warm.
Yeah, keep me warm, keep me going in the mornings. And in the afternoons I'm fine.
Does your place of work, do they understand that you have sickle cell? Do you understand that you need to keep you warm? Do they understand that they need to be aware when you are not feeling okay? So that's the first thing you would tell them when you start any place. Because I mean, I've had quite a few inbox messages from parents where the school doesn't seem to be understanding of people with sickle cell. Did you have any kind of experience when you were in school in regards to?
I remember that if I was cold in primary school in the classroom, I would go out into the cloakroom and I would put my coat on and I would throw it away. I would just sit there with my coat and everybody would be asking, why are you wearing my coat? And I said, I'm cold.
And
no one would challenge me about anything.
Were they aware of that you had sickle cell? I mean, your classmates, your teachers, they know?
Well, my teachers were aware. We had one teacher, Mrs. Mitchell, but I don't think my classmates fully understood the extent of sickle cell or what I was going through, but there's going to be people in the world like that, so you just have to either try and make them understand, obviously, with your own devices.
I mean, I asked your dad earlier on whether he felt guilty about sickle cell. I know he's sitting next to you, but I've been in some forums where the question has come up whether they felt guilty, but did they blame their parents for giving them sickle cell? Did that ever occur to you? Maybe not now, just sitting next to him, but maybe you're going through any crisis. Did you wonder why? Why did you do this? Why did you allow this to happen?
I didn't blame my parents. I knew there was a higher power out there. So I asked God, why me? He still hasn't answered. He still hasn't answered. So I don't know. I didn't blame my parents.
No. Okay, that's good. And the other question I'd like to know, what would you sort of like advise the younger generation out there in regards to sickle cell? Would you tell them to be aware? Would you ask them to be tested? And what would you ask them if they were going into it?
Yeah, be aware, do research and all that. Get tested if you're not sure. But then don't care what other people think. Like, if you want to do something, go out there and do it. Don't let it hold you back. Like, even if you're in pain, like, do what you're doing. Don't let it break you down. So as such.
That's good. I mean, my last question for you, because I don't want to stress you more than necessary. I am one of your biggest fans. She's got one of the biggest voices. You've got one of the biggest voices. I listened to your recording over and over on YouTube, and I've been so lucky to see you sing live. does that keep you going? How does that, your music, you know, sort of like, does it make things easier for you, or?
My loving dad here makes me practice every night, don't you, Dad?
I know your dad loves his music, just as much as he loves his daughter.
So yeah, that kind of picks me up
Yeah.
in a night if I'm feeling,
Yeah.
you know, not too good.
Yeah.
So it kind of picks me up in the night.
Mm.
And whenever there's like an upcoming show, I'm like ready for it. Ready to go out there and do my best. You know what I mean?
And I remember on your last performance, obviously you've got, what is it that you've got?
I've got a lining.
A lining.
So,
And I remember you were dressed so lovely on that occasion, but you actually had it showing. And I remember your dad saying, you know, don't hide it, just, you know, go out there. And I just thought, what a wonderful father, and what
I'm
a,
not ashamed of my
yeah.
illness, nor should that be.
Yeah.
Because I have to live with it every day.
Yeah.
because you have to wear, like I said, just go out there, man.
Yeah.
You have to wear a cap at the back because
Yeah.
there's so much iron into some of his kidneys.
Yeah.
Which is a drug called liver. Yeah. So that's why we're here, to correct him, yeah? Yeah, right? No, liver, so
Yeah.
unfortunately, as a result of the stroke, she has to have a cap at the back.
Mm.
Originally it was, what is it, every 2 days?
Yeah.
You could have a day free, now we have to have time permanently.
Mm.
So basically it's, due to the liver and,
Mm.
but when we go there performance, it's what it is.
This is, yeah.
So, like Leesha, we ain't ashamed of it, it's
Yeah,
just,
why should you?
It's just that.
It's part of her, and I think that's a good thing. And it's, you know, people would ask the questions and you answer, and I think it's really good. And I'm so happy that you, and especially you, because you're such a busy man with your DJ, you've given me time to come down here and interview you. I mean, Leesha would have been quite easy, but I know you trying to get your time is. And I'm just wondering whether now you put it on video that you're going to do an event for Sickle Cell.
Well, when I've done, when it comes to sickle, I've done many events.
No, I don't care about the many events. This is now for a world without sickle cell.
Okay.
We're going to do one day in
Yeah,
your
man.
time.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
And it's now on. It's been recorded, so it's going to happen.
everything needs
Yeah.
its time,
Yeah.
because when everything's in its time. Because
Yeah.
I've actually got an event to do for the last 12 years.
Yeah, can you talk about that? Because we are definitely
Yeah,
going to
yeah.
talk about that, and I will be there.
Yeah, we do.
Talk
Yeah,
about
we
that
do.
as well.
Yeah, we do an annual cricket game. So I've got that the Montserrat cricket team come all the way from London, and the Montserrat community, and we do it. We play a cricket game,
Yeah.
and we highlight sickle cell. I think that the highlight of it was actually here in the highlight, because everything about highlights and whatever. I remember the time when over 100 youths from this signed up to give blood, which was a hard thing to do.
Yeah.
So it had some, it's there, and I'm always doing community stuff anyway.
Yeah.
So it's just like I said, there's no problem with me doing something. It's just depends what I'm doing at the
It's
time.
Yeah.
Doing at the time.
And we appreciate your time.
Yeah.
And I'd just like to say, we're speaking to Trevor, known as Gatecrash Sounds, and Leesha Mac, and you'll probably be hearing her very soon. Another live performance, probably a Grammy, or was it Grammys they give? What did they give to her?
Well, she has Leesha has some big events coming up.
Yeah.
We're going on to Manchester on the 22nd with Trevor Dixon.
Oh really?
Right, and but the biggest event that I'm preparing in for is she will be on the UK Legends of Legends. Yeah, right. She actually will be opening up the show.
Wow.
Right, and I have
Do I get a free ticket?
We can talk about that.
Oh.
It's next year. It's March, the 14th of March. Right?
I'm looking forward to
Yeah,
that.
it's something that I've been working, because I do a
Yeah.
Legends of Legends
Okay.
9 years. But I think it's going to be an important one, because
Yes.
I actually have my daughter open the show for me
Yeah.
after 9 years,
Wow.
right? Yeah, so she'll be actually leading out Barry Boom, Janet Kay, Peter Hunningill, there'll be Mike Anthony, there'll be Audrey Scott, there'll be Peter Spence, there'll be Michael Gordon, Joy Mac returns, Arima, the legendary Arima will be in the building, So she'll be leading out, and a lot of guest artists will be there as well. So that's a big date. I'm preparing her for on the 14th.
Wow. And that's the 14th of March.
14th of March.
And that's going to be where?
So it's Birmingham.
It's in Birmingham. Okay.
Yeah, and to be honest, right, it's an event that it's been ticketed only for the last. It gets sells out around the country. If you go on Gatecrash Facebook, you'll see it's an event that I'm looking forward to the 9th year, because it's going to be in the 9th year, right? And she walk out. You'll be walking out in front of at least 900 people.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, you heard it here first. A word about Sickle Cell viewers. I'll have all that on my Facebook page so you can get your tickets early and support sickle cell awareness and support Leesha Mac. And I'm telling you, she is fab. Not, you mentioned all the names that Trevor has mentioned. I mean, I'll be there rooting for you at the front.
Yeah.
But I'd just like to have to end this interview here because, like I said, Leesha's not feeling 100% and I don't want to stress her anymore. And Trevor has got his own busy bees after 6 o'clock out there doing his thing. So I just want to say thank you very much for, listening, and God bless.